Hello guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get rid of these rings or pretty much black eyes in DAZ 3D Studio. So when these black eyes are current, that just means that your character is far away from the center point. So let's say I click on Kimmy, which is the character, and I go to her posing tab. You will notice that these numbers are really high. So this is like 2,900. That is a lot more than 000. So all you have to do is click on anything that is not in the scene, or I could technically click here, like right here, because I don't have the office scene selected because it is not selected right now. You can click there and then hit this button, and then it goes to far out. I don't really speak in perfect terms because I am not, prolific in this type of genre of stuff. Anyway, so I'm just going to take off the lighting for a second because it makes everything dark. But then I'll take this back to regular, back to just 0, 0, zeros, zero and out, okay? Now, your character back to the 0 point. So as you notice, my character now is inside the building. And you're like, it's inside the building. I want it to be outside the building. Well, that's simple. Just take that and move it around your character. And that's why it's important to be like in this view where it's far away so you can just move it easier. Now, this is for a nice little scene. But sometimes, let's say you have an entire town loaded up. It gets a little bit more difficult, but it's literally the same thing. Just zoom out, move your obstacles around the character. So keep the character at that 0 spot and just move your character to the same spot. So now it's in where I want it to be, but the character is still in the zeros. So you can move the characters. It's just that you can't move them too far. So I would say like keep this in the hundreds and move the scene around it to make sure the eyes, don't get black. So then I'm clicking on Kimmy. I'll hit this button to come close to her. And then back again. Now, let me put lighting. I'm just going to put a camera here. Camera to the perspective view. And then I'm going to move this and put some lighting. Not sometimes you can't barely see the blackness. Put some lighting and some lighting. Then I'm gonna go to the lights, go over here. I'm gonna make some ridiculous number, 200,000. Not really that ridiculous, but 200,000, and then rectangle. Okay, now we're gonna go back to, nope. We're gonna go to spotlight. Okay, move this to her eyes so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Move it to her eyes. Wonderful. Now we'll be able to see that it's back to normal. And go close, and then I'll just do NVIDIA Iray preview, just a preview, and should preview. And you can see the eyes are back to normal. So for all of you new people to DAZ, just in case you're new and you're like, okay, how did that just like perfectly load up perfectly fine and it's just smoothened out? So what you do is go to filtering. So let's say I had this off. So this is the post denoiser. On and on. Don't turn this on. I don't know what that is. Somebody smarter than me probably does know what that is. But just keep this on. These two on. So when you're doing the preview, it just literally immediately shows you what it will look like, so you don't have the pixels. And then the render setting, I mean, you could just leave that the same for the preview. If you want to do like, actually rendering out, that's where you have to look at like max and minimum and stuff like that. And then this is where I change like the viewpoint. I'm just gonna do square, back to square. And then your environment If you want the background on, you go on. If you don't want the background on, you don't go on. You know what? I am like the worst at like explaining this stuff because I learned from YouTube. Anyway, that's how you get your characters to work. So then if I preview again, let's see, out of all the things I just did, previewing it again, it's going to be back to normal and normal looking characters. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and any questions, let me know. I doubt you're going to have a question, but let me know. And then if you want me to show you like a specific type of trick, I've been using Daz for a little bit now, so I maybe be able to help. But okay, thank you. Have a nice day.